Soft. Overrated. Pretty boy. A bitch.
Hello, people. Obviously featuring Kaz and his Christmas tree. We have been waiting for Kaz, so the reason we are late is strictly because of Kaz. As you can see, he has got the Christmas tree on with the lights on again during the day. Roms, as you probably know as well, that makes zero sense. Man has the lights on. It's okay to have the Christmas tree there, but is it really? It's January, and the lights are on. The
I don't
lights
know
are
if
on.
you believe in all of it, bro, but isn't it 12 days of Christmas? I think after this, I think the 6th of Christmas, just apparently it's bad luck. I don't know. But hopefully that means, because he's at Daps's, hopefully that means we're in the league once and it's bad luck for City. Just look at them rumors.
Bro, maybe.
Yeah, that's mad. But yeah, the lights in broad day, it doesn't really make sense.
Like, bro, it's crazy, innit? But welcome back, Roms. Welcome back. It is the Monts, Roms, and Kaz show. The Big Six Brunch edition is officially back to its original panel. Quick disclaimer: tomorrow there will be no brunch show. I have to go to London, so I'm not going to be here. Obviously, yesterday I ended up doing a Q&A for an extra hour where you guys got to know some of the personal aspects of my life and that. So big up everyone who was in yesterday's show, which went really well. It was a nice, very nice way of kind of getting to know some of the guys over a Big Six Bands, myself and whatnot. So yeah, it was a good stream. If you was there yesterday, then you'll know. I did promise that I would dedicate a stream to kind of getting to know me personally at some point within the next week, because there's going to be limited football, no game for Liverpool in 11 days. So there's definitely going to be some sort of space for me to kind of do that Q&A and stuff. So that was a mad stream yesterday. But of course, we're back to footballing debates. And yeah, man, I'm joined by Kaz and Roms. Obviously, I know you watched the game yesterday. I know you had your thoughts. We're definitely going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about is current Arsenal crisis and overreaction. And the third and final thing we're going to talk about is obviously Jadon Sancho is officially back at Dortmund. And we'll probably read out some of the quotes that he's been saying as well, which makes things even more lucrative. I can't wait to kind of see. And he's been given the number 10 shirt as well. He's been given the number 10 shirt. He seems mad happy. I'll be real. Sancho seems mad gassed.
I don't blame him. Do not blame him, bro.
Yeah, no, I said I'm gonna run up another one. We're gonna run up another get to know stream in it, 100%. But
I need to watch it, bro. I was in dreamland. I was conked yesterday. You know me. I sleep quite early, bro. But yeah, I need to watch it.
100%. We'll definitely run that back up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a litty one. By the way, people, there's 17 people in the house already, and obviously, of course, we're not even like 3 minutes into the show. So first thing you guys need to do is smash the like button. Make sure you guys are obviously in the comments moving active. I know this is a subscribers only stream in terms of being able to comment. This is going to be more of a debate based lunchtime brunch show. I know it's transfer updates, but we're obviously going to have the transfer update show later on today as well with Casey, Kiz, Corey, and whatnot. So if they're going to be there, then obviously there's no point doing the transfer update show now, because we can just have this kind of debate show that I kind of wanted to cook up. Obviously, the first topic is how far can Liverpool go this season? And that's the question I kind of want the chat to kind of answer as well. I really want to know what everyone's perspective is on how far Liverpool can go. And that can be as far as where we'll finish in the Premier League. That can go as far as what cup competitions do you see us winning in? And what cup competitions do you see us, maybe falling out of possibly? So, there might be some people who think Liverpool can go on to do all four. There might be some Liverpool fans.
Big up Jar. Jar just said he thinks they're doing what? In the comments.
Kaz, you're right there, bro. Jesus. Yeah. There might be some people who think Liverpool are false prophets and are probably going to fall off in 3 finals. And because Roms, it's possible that we get to 3 finals, lose 3 finals, and come second.
True. Quickly, man. So I just want to big up Drizzy Waves 85. If that happens again, bro, say hello. In the morning, I look tired on the train and that, but bro, say hello still. Big up Drizzy Waves. I always got time for the sub. But sorry, I'll just read that comment once. Repeat what you just said.
I said there's obviously the possibility of Liverpool could win the league, win the Europa, win the FA Cup, and win the Carabao. Who says we can't? You know what I'm saying? Or there's a possibility that Liverpool could lose in the final of the Carabao, lose in the final of the FA Cup, lose in the final of the Carabao of the Europa League, and come second in the league.
That would hurt.
Bro, if that happens, I don't know how much I'll have left in me, bro. I'll be honest, like that might done me off still. That might done me off. Real chat.
You know what I think it is? You know, I've said it was on a BSB stream. It was all of us, all me, you kids, Casey, Corey, and Ethan. Yeah. Remember, I need to find it. Corey and Casey's going, yeah? Let me just click that. You know, after we drew to Villa in our penultimate game of last season, and it was pretty much confirmed that we needed to beat Southampton by a mad goal difference, and then we needed, I think United had already got it, we needed Newcastle to lose or something. Or we might have even wrapped it on that day. But anyway, the minute we got confirmed 5th place, Mons, what were my words about Europa League? It's not changed since.
You said he was going to win it. Yeah, he said.
And that still remains. So before I speak about any other competition, I think out of the Champions League, by heritage, the tricky team is AC Milan. But remember, there's still that second place in Europa League, play 3rd place in Champions. There's still that playoff because that's good for us. We don't play till March. Other than Alonso's Leverkusen, no one really comes to the top of my head that I think will give us trouble. They're the only team once where I still think we'll beat them if we play them, but it'll be very tough. I think they're like us once. I think they've only lost. Wait, have they even lost this season?
They haven't lost a game in all competitions.
Cool. They ain't lost. Their record this season is obviously, albeit it's different countries, their record this season is better than ours. They've not lost the game. But I still think we will have too much for them. But Alonso's got them balling. So Europa League,
we've lost to Toulouse. We've lost to Toulouse. Is it
and
USG?
Spurs. That's it.
Did we lose to USG as well? Didn't we lose to USG?
Wow.
Did we lose to USG?
Yeah, we did. I think we lost. Yeah, we lost 2 Europa games and Spurs. But obviously, once we were pretty much through. So this is for the negative. This is for the fans that think I'm negative. I've been saying since May we're winning Europa League. And again, people have this negative spin on that competition. If you're not in the Champions League, that is the second biggest trophy you could win after the Premier. Don't tell me FA Cup and that's bigger. Europa League is very respected everywhere but this country. FA Cup, I don't know what it is, Monts, but it's got a weird feeling we get knocked out later on in the rounds. Not our next round. I reckon we'll make it far, but I don't know. I can just see us prioritising maybe the Prem and the Europa.
I mean,
Prem, you already know my thoughts. I think we just fall short. But my predictions changed in terms of where we finish. I was saying 3rd at the start of the season. Obviously, through the season, your expectations change. And I think we'll finish 2nd. Bridesmaids again, but that's just how I feel. I feel we need to make additions in this window, which I don't think we're bringing anyone in. But I think I do believe we are now better than Arsenal, and I think we'll finish full just short in the league. But in Carabao, I think we're winning. So 2nd, 2 trophies. Of course, Prem's the one we want, but it's not a terrible season. Most clubs 2nd and 2 trophies, they'll bite your hand off for that. So that's how I think our season will go. I'd love if we can win all 4. I think we'll win all 4, no. But yeah, man, that's how I think the season's gonna go, Monts.
I hear it. Do you see it? Do you see a world where it is possible for Liverpool to literally actually go and do all 4? If let's say the fitness improves. So let's just say let's say we're living in La La Land
and everyone stays fit.
Yeah, so let's say let's think up a situation here. Trent comes back in 3 weeks. Szoboszlai comes back next week. Robbo and Tsimikas return before Valentine's Day. After winning our next 3 games, let's say we beat Chelsea and we go and beat Arsenal. Yeah, we do the mad thing. We get 9 points in our next 3 games, and after that, the fixtures get predominantly easier. We don't even need the full team to win the games after that. But again, we have additions to the squad such as Tsimikas, Robbo, Trent, Szoboszlai, Thiago comes back, and then of course, those 5. Let's say those 5 return. We're now in March. Thiago's fit, Szoboszlai's fit, both the wing backs are back, and also Tsimikas is there as well if needed. So then we can even we can now juggle some of the players in the Europa League, in the FA Cup, in the finals that we'll have to play. Because remember, it's very easy to gas out when going for all 4 trophies. But
do you know what it is, bro? Then PTSD still hits. Like I said, in La La Land, in the ideal world, everyone stays fit to the end of the season and the injuries come back. I then will up it a bit. I don't think we will do 0-1. We'll win the Cup treble, League Cup, FA Cup, and Europa. But I just still... City's giving me PTSD, mods. I can't lie. I just still think in the Prem, for some reason or the other...
I said I need 12 points. I need 12 points clear, and then I can start chatting shit.
Then you can start...
I need 12 points. Not even 9. I said I need 12. I need 12.
You know what it is as well, mods, as well? With like us and the whole City thing, I forgot what I was going to say now. When he started speaking, I went, my head's all scrambled. What's going to say again? Carry on speaking, it will come to me.
I was just going to go to one of the comments. Assad said something quite funny. He goes, I think I'm done waiting for Liverpool to collapse. You've been grinding results for 6 months straight, so it's obviously sustainable. I reckon you win a cup treble.
That's it, Mons. I don't think... I'm going to make a bold prediction now, yeah? Even like you said, look, all injuries come back and they stay fit. I think we do the cup treble. The reason why I think we lose the league, not because of losses, I think we'll draw too much. Because if we're being honest, in the 2 tight races we had with City, the season 1 Champions League was 1 loss, and it was to them.
Against City,
and then the quad season was about 3 losses, I believe. I think it was 3 or 4 losses. So I think this season is the same. We're not going to... cool. If you ask me how many Premier League games I think we're losing this season, I'll say max 3. I think we're only going to lose another 2, right? But I think draws is going to kill us. You know, them games where... I know recently we have, but you know...
the ones where Nunes might not score.
You said it, not me. But, you know, squeaky bum...
You change your... You think you're doing a treble? This cup treble, Rums?
No. If Mont said if everyone comes back in the ideal world and stays fit, I think we could do a cup treble. But the Prem, I just still think we, but like I said, I just think we draw too much. We'll draw too much. Even already, Mont, games that we've drawn, we should have won. Brighton away, Gravenberch, if he scores that, the 2-goal cushion, we put that away.
Wait, you should have won that Brighton game. No chance.
No. Alright, cool. Not should have, but we had chances to win the game. Actually, I think should have.
We missed the clearer opportunities and then got...
Yeah, we missed clear opportunity. I think that's a bit disingenuous. United, cool. They deserve that draw. But again, if we play that game 9-10 times...
Deserve the win.
You lot deserve... I think... Come on, draw. I credit you lot for that game, but I don't think you deserve it.
Who deserved to win? Who deserved to win?
He said that.
You should have scored.
Hey, cool.
We like to do ifs on this. We like to do ifs on this show. Roms, if we don't put our chance away, or maybe if Man United decide to put the chance away against Palace.
You deserve to win.
The draw was deserved. You didn't deserve to win. No way.
Should have won.
You earned the draw. Behave, please. You earned the draw.
What other draws have we had this season? Cool. Arsenal's 50-50. That could have been everyone.
Chelsea's draw. We didn't. I think that draw was a.
That could have been a loss. Let's be honest. That second half.
They were not. Chelsea were better than us. So
some of the draws.
I'll be real. The Spurs loss. I don't think we deserve to lose that game.
Should have lost against Luton.
What?
You heard?
No, Monty. That's why I actually agree with Kaz.
No, because we actually missed sitters against Luton. And we created nothing.
I always go back to this point. Always. What we need to stop doing, especially in modern day football, well, it's not even modern day. I think this has been happening for a long time. All this chances on chances, aesthetically good football. If a team set out to do what they do and they implement it and it carries out, they deserve a result, bro.
But they didn't implement it because we missed sitters. Darwin Núñez blazed it over the bar. Gakpo missed from 5 yards out. Bro, and Salah tried to score a header, then ended up squaring it to Núñez. And
you're missing the main point. Still didn't.
But I could hear the United game because in terms of clear-cut chances, you can't really name too many.
You should have lost against Newcastle.
Luton, there was clear-cut chances there. That man just weren't doing nothing in it. Like, man were not doing it. Remember, did Núñez even hit the bar in that game? As well.
First 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but I wouldn't say that's clear. Would you say that was a...
Bro, we should have scored 4 or 5 in that.
You should have lost against Newcastle if Anthony Gordon decided to square it, you know. We do that too. Well, if you want to do that.
Well, anyway, my overarching point is we draw too much, and I feel like we won't lose that much this season. But draws might. And when I say draws, not at home. I think once at home at Anfield, we're going to be pretty much sublime. I back us against anyone at home. But you know them away that last game. Right, cool. I'll give you an early prediction. I think we draw at Bournemouth. Just I think that last game on the weekend, Solanke in form. I don't know. I just get a weird feeling about that game, bro. So I think away from home is where we're going to draw a lot. And that's what, so, you know, City just, the games they should draw or lose, they'll just find a way to win. And yeah, man. But
no, I hear what you're saying. I think, I'll be real. I think that in terms of how far Liverpool can go,
yeah, what do you think?
A lot of it will depend on fitness. And that's why I asked you, you know, if we're in La La Land and everyone kind of comes back to fitness and Liverpool's at full strength, I believe Liverpool are capable of going for all 4 trophies. Listen, if them come back from injury in the next 5 weeks, yeah, and we manage to, if we ride out the next 5 games,
we're not doing the capable thing. Your question is how far and what do you think will happen? So, what do you think we will win?
Oh,
not
right
now, of course, we're capable of winning all 4.
I think we win the Carabao. I think we win the Carabao.
Agreed.
I think we win the FA Cup. I think we lose the. I don't think we win the Europa. You kind of know that.
You said that.
And I think we come second in the league. I think we do a domestic. I don't think we do.
So
another
you
domestic
think?
Double.
You think we think the same? Other than one trophy is different. Where I think we win the Europa League and lose the FA Cup. You think we win the FA Cup and lose the Europa League?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I don't think we win the Europa League simply because I think I can just see it. I can see us slipping up in that competition, and it might even be to a Leverkusen, whether that's in the final, whether that's in the semi-final. That's just kind of what I think it is, innit? That's what I think it is, and that's nothing mad, innit? Like I'd say second place and a cup double is still a good season. It's still a good season, but yeah, now with the current injuries right now, I don't see us going all the way in it. And it's not about having chest or not having chest. I feel like we're just being realistic. It's just as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, because I don't know if you heard what I said. I said I think we do the cup double. I think we do the domestic double. I don't think we win the Europa League, me personally, and I think we come second in the league. That is my current prediction as it stands. But yeah,
what cup?
So I think we win the Carabao. I think we win the FA. I think we don't.
I think you're out.
I don't think we lose. I don't think we win the Europa League, and I think we come second.
I think you're out. I think you're going to go out to Fulham. I think they're going to beat you.
So what do you think? Okay, so that's what we've asked in the question. How far did Liverpool go in your opinion? In all comps, league right now as it stands.
You're winning nothing.
Cool.
Now get the food out of your beard. Now get the food out of your beard, out of your moustache, and now tell me what you really think is going to happen.
Objective, not shameless.
It's gone.
No, it's not. But
I was still there.
I need to go. I'll watch my. Anyway, look, you're gonna go out at the Europa League. You're not winning the Premier League. Fulham's gonna win the Carabao Cup, FA Cup. Man United's winning it.
You're a weirdo, still.
What did I say? Tell me I'm lying. Chelsea got more chance.
I don't normally do this, but Chaddy, it's crazy, yeah. Chaddy LFC, big up yourself first of all. Obviously, you're one of us, but if me predicting that we're winning Europa League in May and we're winning the League Cup is negative, boy, our definition of negative, man. How can predicting 2 trophies be negative, bro? That's crazy. But big up yourself.
See the comment? Where's the comment?
It's up. He said, Roms is the most negative. You know what it is? There's a thin line between delusional and what's the other word? Delusional and realistic. He's saying I'm the most negative Liverpool fan. If I was negative, I would say we're not winning anything. We're gonna have a bad season. We're finishing third. Exactly. I don't see how that can be negative. And one of the trophies I predicted, Monts will vouch, and people that I was watching in May, I predicted back in May. And I've never changed from the Europa League. Like, I'll be honest, if we lose that, you'll see an upset. I'm not normally upset, but you'll see me come on stream upset. Because after the Prem, that if you ask me now, you lose the FA Cup and League Cup, but you win the Europa League, Monts may not, I'm taking that right now. because one is the only trophy Klopp's not won, and it's the more prestigious out of the three. So that's the one. That's the one I want the most after the Prem. But yeah.
So what we saying that because you didn't predict the quad, you're a negative fan.
Crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, bro.
Why is that killing me? Why is that killing me? Boy, listen. I just think Europa League, there's a slip up in there for Liverpool. I think domestically, I don't think anyone. And if you look at Liverpool only losing one game this year, and obviously losing 1 in 30, I don't see any English team beating Liverpool. Not one. Unless we draw City, and we have currently in the current draws that we have right now. Like obviously City can beat Liverpool, yes they can, in a cup fixture, but Tottenham have City. So as long as we avoid City, and
but
even then,
our next game in the FA is Norwich or
someone else.
City or some Rovers. Sorry, Rovers. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So I'll be real. I don't see any teams that are really going to beat us in it. Like in terms of in the cup competitions, I don't see any domestic teams beating us. I can say this now, and Fulham could go knock us out, and then we go lose. We have an upset against Norwich or some shit. I don't know. They re-sign Grant or whatever his name is, and then he does his thing in it. But
we draw against Fulham. We draw against Fulham. That's how we go through.
Bro, and that's calm. Minor.
Exactly.
I'm in the final. I don't give a toss. We're in the final. Like, bro, I'm not asked on the performance thing. Get me to the final, and we'll go then in it. And it's just about winning the game. You know what I'm saying?
You must win.
Chadley LFC says I'm 49 and I've seen a lot of football. Every time I see you, it's boom and boom.
Then,
I think you've watched him at the wrong times. Then
I was just about to say that you've then just watched me at the wrong times, bro. Because I've been predicting us to win trophies from back in May. So yeah.
I mean,
how about that? Chadley LFC. What are how far do you think Liverpool?
Yeah. How far do you think
Liverpool go? Because I'd love to obviously hear your opinion on that as well. And that's something I think will definitely be intriguing for me anyway. As someone who's looking at everyone in the chat. But listen, there's 125 people in the house right now. Make sure we are smashing the like button. I don't know how many likes we're currently on, actually, if I'm honest. I might need to refresh the page because YouTube don't upgrade the likes live anymore. You have to refresh the page, and it's weird.
Swear.
We're on 49 likes. So people, that is dead in it. You lot, stop being stingy. Smash the like button. It's literally below. We should easily be on about 70, 80 likes. So please do what you're doing right now and smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Obviously, it's the brunch show back. It's reloaded. You know what I'm saying? Big up Chadley as well. You never walk alone. You know what I'm saying? LFC Aaron. We know Rum's sound. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones.
Big up Aaron.
Robert Arnold says, Monts, can I be honest? If you want this channel to get bigger and more likes, get these deluded United fans and get fans that will not be honest and say that shit, and they will not be deluded. Robert, brother,
you know what it is?
Kaz is not deluded, man. He's just hurt. Like he's hurting it. He's just a little bit hurt.
It's not even just that. It's not even just deluded. Listen,
it's 4P on number 20 for Liverpool for him, so he's hot in it. Like I hear it.
The thing is,
Aston Villa are gonna do me something.
When Kaz needs to be objective, he is. He's messing about Robert right now, but when he needs to be objective, he is still. 100%. It's like me on Twitter. Kaz will tell you, Rom's on Twitter and Rom's on stream. 2 completely different Roms.
Bro,
completely. I'm shameless on them.
Bro, there'll be people on flipping never if I was saying get that monster off the channel. He has nothing positive to say about Nunes. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing. And everything I say is an Arsenal for Arsenal as an agenda.
You know what? It's probably on me. It's probably on me, Monts, because I bought Chaddy's comment to life. But it's probably on me because I bought Chaddy's comment to life. But that's life in general. You can't please everyone. It's impossible. No one ever has. So listen,
Chaddy, I know we have 10 players out and we're still winning, but Chaddy, that's not what I asked you, bro. I asked you how far are Liverpool going this season? Please, we will be here for the answer. Everyone in the chat, all 130 of us are waiting for your answer. Monts, I've seen you get cooked on Coppish. The Scousers don't like guys like you and Rums. You get me?
No.
I said 2 things. I said 2 things. First of all, there are a lot of Scousers that rate arting in it. I'll be real. One of my like being taken in by Scousers is probably one of the most important things for me as a Liverpool fan.
Mons, can I add on to this? You can, if you still
Not
have the
really.
voice note, if you still have the voice note, you can play it. I've been up to Anfield 2-3 times this season. The amount of fans that have come to me and say, "Oh, big up you and Monsters thing." Listen, I don't like this thing where scouts don't like us. When I go up there, it is bare love, and the ones that probably troll us and are negative, they're not saying it to our face, because the ones that approach us and are so loving, people have this thing where they don't like us. You're only seeing the internet. Scouts are nice people, bro, and they accept me every time I go up there. So it's not all of them. You'll just get a few minority.
Who cares?
There you go.
It's true. I don't know. I bought it to like, yeah. That's
No, I'm just saying you don't need their approval just because that club's in that city. Like, there's more if it like, let's be honest, whether it's Manx or Scousers or whether you're from Toonland or whatever, that's not what pays the bills at your club. It's everybody else that's outside. That's the reality.
Exactly. But Kaz, when it suits them, that's when you want to say we're a big global club. Look at our fans and that. When it suits them, but the minute you're saying something they don't like, some of them, not all.
I said, being a Chelsea fan, it's a bit crazy about saying that. It's a bit crazy for you to be saying to us that the scout, you know what I'm saying? So that's like, you're my guy in that, innit? I said, you're my guy in that, but it's a bit crazy as a Chelsea fan. If you know what I'm saying?
Goodness, always on that side, you know.
Bro, I'll be real. Outside this generation, but he's one of the funniest people in the comments section.
He said all the way. Chaddy said all the way, but he said, I'm assuming that means in every competition. I'm assuming.
No. Again, so I'm gonna do this one more time. Not what we can do. What is your prediction? So I'm guessing, Chaddy. So I'm gonna say from now, I'm guessing, Chaddy, that you 100% think Liverpool are getting all 4. Because same week, I believe we can go all the way. If fitness is good, we can go all the way. If everyone stays fit. But what will actually happen? What do you think will happen?
What do you predict? Yeah.
Wait. Someone said you're doing a Love Island watch along. When is that?
Wait, no, I'm not going mad in it. I was telling Don, Daps and Matisse were doing watch-alongs. Like, I'm not going crazy.
They were. On Twitch.
I knew I wasn't going mad.
It was on Twitch. No. What's it called? Wait, what's it called? What's it called now? Love Island All Stars.
Yeah, they're bringing back All Stars. Rums is loving this.
All I heard, I can't lie. I heard one thing, I heard some girl go in there, talk about her stuff, and says, I've had a train ran on me, and I'm thinking,
she didn't say it like that.
No, she did, bro. This whole thing is just J-Bag City, bro. So if you want to go watch it, just go watch porn. Honestly, what's the point? Just go watch porn, bro.
I've got a Love Island sponsor on the way, please.
All these men are doing, especially Mandem, I find weird when Mandem watch it more, by the way, all you're doing is foreplaying yourself over things which you can go and beat your meat to over on.
Guys, Love Island sponsors that I've got in contact with me, I do not co-sign anything Kaz is saying. Listen, we're still in contact. Hit me up in the DMs this time in case you guys don't want to email me.
It's soft porn, bro. It's legit soft porn. That's it. That's all that is. It's foreplay FC, bro.
It's not past 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I have 154 witnesses in here right now. That's killing. I do not co-sign this. Thank you very much. I wrote. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, no. Just another thing on Liverpool. Now that I've asked how far can Liverpool go, how far can Liverpool fall? What's the worst? What's the worst it can get for Liverpool Football Club going forward? Now, this is the uncomfortable question, and I want everyone in the comments to get involved in this one.
Hopefully, right down to the ground, man.
If I'm being honest, if I have to go competition by competition again once, probably getting giant killed away from home in the keywords away from home in the FA Cup, losing to Chelsea in the. I won't say it outright now. It's a Liverpool and Chelsea final, but if you're asking me what's the worst, getting giant killed by a lesser team away from home in the FA Cup. Losing to Chelsea, deeper. Everything we said about Chelsea this season, to lose to them in the final, be crazy. What people clip this and not add context to it? This is worst case, by the way, in the Carling Cup. I think Europa League, it'll be to get to the final and lose again. Imagine that, Mont. 2 back-to-back, not back-to-back, but you know what I mean. 2 Europa League finals for Klopp and losing them. For like, if we get knocked out before it won't hurt as much. And then, do you want me to be real with the Prem? How bad can it get? Us and City, last day of the season, we go ahead and they have another comeback like they did against Villa. Bro, I think I'll cry. I think I'll take a break. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I don't listen.
For me, that's how bad it can get.
Word, but you know what it is, Roms? It's one of those things. It's like the analogy that I gave you on the phone. What happened? What happened when we was out last? When we was out, do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're ready for top 4. You're like, you know what, Mons, would you take top 4 this season to get Champions League? Yes, I would absolutely take top 4. But if now all of a sudden I find myself in a title race in March or in February, if I then finish third, I'm gonna be hot because, like, but at the start of the season I would have been fine with it. But when something just drops in your lap, and then gets taken away from you within seconds, it's like, well, yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit hot, but I'm not all the way hot because I would have been fine with that anyway originally. So
everyone that's voting the quad thing is absolutely you're out your brains, mate.
Why?
Like this is the same. No, wait. This is he said why. Look at the way he said why. Yeah, this is the same thing. We go into. Oh no, wait. Hold on. This is the same thing.
I'm not part of this, by the way. I'm not part of it.
Roms, you're included because you're a Liverpool scumbag. Anyways, what's it called? Yeah, it's the same thing that Mons gets on to Arsenal fans about overrating seasons, expectations, whatever you want to name it. So in pure form, what I'm trying to say is Mons is a hypocrite. So the fact that he said why the way he did, let's not do that again, man. Let's be honest. The most you're going to do is probably a double. I don't think you're going to win the FA Cup because if you want to go dive deep into Europa League season, you're going to have to sacrifice something else as well. And it will take its toll. So whether it's the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, something's got to give, whether you like it or not. Premier League, you know what? I'm going to be so honest with the Premier League, though.
Left, right, let me see you do it. So that was in my head. Sorry. Not many people know that. Anyways, what's it called? The whole Prem thing, is that's just up in the air. That's anyone. That's even like I'm not even. You can't even write off Arsenal just because they have a little blip. All you lot got to do is lose 2 games or draw a game or draw 2 games and lose 1, and before you know it, you're below them. This is how mad the season is. I said that. No, Kaz, I said that. I remember calling me. Man was saying I'm doing a month. No, honestly, I do not. I'm actually being dead serious when I say I believe Fulham knock you out in the end. I actually believe it. Because the fact is that Trent won't be back. You still won't have Salah, and I'm not going to ignore that performance. Like we talk about performance and away from home as well. I do believe they knock you out.
You know that's in 2 weeks, Kaz. We might have 1 or 2 additions that come back. Wait, actually, no, it's not. It is in 2 weeks. It's in about 2 weeks because we have Bournemouth before.
Doesn't matter. I can't lie. I won't write off what Fulham do at home and how they press and the way you have played as well. That was anyone's game. Like let's be honest. If you really want to be objective on that game yesterday, other than a deflection goal and a very good finish from Cody Gakpo, you didn't really create much. You didn't really do much. This is what I'm saying. It was a pretty much even game at Anfield, out of all places.
Kaz, this is why I say, you know what? There's actually legs to what you're saying. Our last 2 trips to Craven Cottage as well have both been draws. We don't go there and do well. I think it was 2-2 last season when Nunes scored his debut. And remember the season before they went down? I think it might have even been Curtis Jones that got the equaliser, but we drew again. Actually, I think Bobby Reid scored. Yeah, Bobby Reid scored a banger, and we drew 1-1. So going there, we don't have the best record in recent years. But this is what I'm saying, Kaz. I think we do it. Drawing would be doing enough. This
and who you going there? And who you going there without? Your major 2.
True.
Yeah, but exactly. That's the difference.
I'm not saying go there and win.
I think Fulham are. See, when Fulham are just on it, I think this could be dangerous for you, man. And I'll be real. The thing is, I don't believe, as you say, like Nunes might not be that guy to do it. Your waveform is very not away form. Your away performances have been very questionable as well at times. Yeah, Fulham, I think are going to be so geared up for this that I don't know. Look, I think they might want it more than you guys, and it just depends on how great Konate and Van Dijk might be on the day. You know, are you going to go play, what's that, young Connor Bradley? Isn't it Connor Bradley? Are you going to go play him again in the away game? Might get nervous. You know, we don't know that. Look, I don't know. I think you do win either FA or thingy because if Spurs knock out City, vice versa, and everything like that. I think FA Cup's yours. It's more prestigious as well. But I just look. It's easy to pick the favourites, but I actually believe that 1 goal cushion from Anfield is not enough. Nowhere near enough.
So, Kaz, if I have to ask you, what's the double you think we win? What's the double?
It could have been 2. It could have been 2-0. It could have been actually 2-0 twice on 2 occasions. If it wasn't for some guy that's. Oh, let me not even say it.
No. The Jamaican fire. My guy, Bobby.
Wait, no, Mons, quickly. Back to the question of this video. Yeah. So, what do you think we're winning, Kaz, this year?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, other than Leverkusen, yeah, and the way their form is, I ain't been mesmerized outside of their outside of Germany yet. I need to see them up against different oppositions from obviously other countries and stuff. So we'll see about that. Look, Europa League's there for yours to lose. It's yours to lose, mate. But at some point, I don't think you're going to go for Europa League and Premier League. I think it will take its toll. I'm going to be honest. I think you got a better chance of winning the Premier League than Man City this year. Man City this year.
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
I'm being dead serious.
Fair.
I'm being dead serious. You just can't knock Liverpool only losing 1 in 33. When it comes to the league, it's just, bro, you're getting the job done.
So you think you're winning the league?
I can't lie. Right now, if I'm being dead serious in my mind, right now, as it stands, because I was backing Arsenal to do it before their blip, to be fair. As it stands, yeah, bro, I'm putting Liverpool there right now. Why wouldn't I? You only got Bournemouth next to see that game without obviously your main 2. And then even if you did lose it, you're not out of it. Like, you're still there. And who's the other one as well? Who's after that? Oh, you know what? The Arsenal trip.
Chelsea and us.
You know what?
This question's to both of you. How many points out of 9 do you think we get? Because
don't ask me these questions, fam. I'm not.
Listen, Liverpool fans, they're going to hate me. I'm going 3 out of 9. I think we draw the next 3, and the meltdown will be mad. But
I need it.
I'd love to say we beat Chelsea at home.
We're getting 9. We're getting 9.
You know what? It's the maddest thing is, yeah. I'll say you draw against Bournemouth, but you beat Chelsea.
We're getting 9. We're getting 9.
Saying all.
You'll draw against Bournemouth, but you'll beat Chelsea.
No,
Chelsea are weird though. We say this all the time, and it's just a 0-0 or 1-1.
I'm lying to myself.
I can't lie. When you've got Enzo Fernandez in midfield, you've always got a chance.
I'll be real. I think we get 5 points though. I think we draw at the Emirates. I think we beat Chelsea. We even though I always say that game's a draw, I think we draw at Bournemouth.
Yeah, man. And then Roms can go back to being Klopp out again.
No, bro. Look, Marcus saying, yeah, that's the ones you don't want to see, man. Going, yeah, we're getting 9 points. You don't want to see bench press.
You know what I hate about this year is that obviously I'd rather see you do a 4-peat than Liverpool win the league any day of the year. Yeah. Okay.
A lot of United fans have said this. Why?
I hate Liverpool with a passion, bruv. Yeah, I'd rather that, yeah. Then I don't want City doing a 4-peat. The thing is, yeah, this is where I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. The thing is, I need Arsenal to win this league, innit? Out of the 3 out of the evils, I'd rather Arsenal, yeah. But the thing is, I just enjoy their meltdowns too much. And that's my temptations. Out of all the fan bases, yeah. I love their meltdowns. Yeah, no, so I want them to lose.
Arsenal fan base are goated, bro. Arsenal meltdowns are goated. Like, no one can even, you know what I'm saying? But I think.
Hey, does Aston Villa have something for me in the bag, man? Please, just please.
Bournemouth, I can see being a draw. Chelsea, another draw. I do hear the 3 points out of 9 thing from Roms, though. I do actually hear that.
That's just what I feel. I don't think we lose any, but I don't think we win any. That's all. And when you're in a title race, you can't afford that. But you know what? Here's a bit of what do you call it? Silver lining to the Liverpool fans watching. I think I'm negative. Kaz will tell you, I've not. When it comes to Ackers, yes, but when it comes to my prediction this season, they've been piss poor. Not when it comes to United, but everyone else, they've been piss poor.
Breaking news: Chelsea have officially activated the recall clause of Datro Fofana as revealed last week, but he's going to leave the club on loan, on a different loan. So, yeah. I mean,
where's he gone? Berlin, innit? I see him playing against Real Madrid.
Oh my word! Does Spurs have something for me? I wonder.
When the title race.
I wonder. I need it more than I'd rather them win the league than Arsenal. 100%.
You hate, fuck, Connor, you're like their biggest up. You hate Spurs. Any Spurs tears, you drink them in. Bro, imagine though, a summer of George, Deji.
Okay. Can you imagine? It's not because you know what I get out of that. Yeah, if Spurs was to win, yeah, I
wouldn't mind that.
I get an Arsenal meltdown for a full season. You lot don't win no leagues either. Don't get me wrong, you have to hold it a little bit, don't get me wrong, but there's not many content creators either. You only have to hear it from George and Deji, really, and maybe Sean. That's it.
I mean, I don't know.
Emery, please. Even if Aston Villa did it. See, this is what I mean. If Aston Villa were to win it somehow, yeah. Wait, don't go. What was it? If Emery was to win it before Arteta,
I need that.
They'll put his head on the stick.
Hey, my own team stinks. You think I care about Man United? They got nothing for me. All they got me is pain and misery.
Once imagine Ethan if Spurs won the league.
I'd have to block Ethan still. I can't even.
No,
that one actually.
That would be crazy.
That actually scares me still. I can't. The thought of that is horrifying. But I'm telling you, real big six fans, man, them will know. Casey and Kears cannot win a major. It can't happen. It just can't happen, people. Chat, be honest. If Arsenal go and get a major, do you think we'd ever recover from Casey and Kears' reaction? Do you think we'd ever live it down? Because I don't think we're ever living that down. And I'm not talking just Liverpool fans. I'm talking United fans. We're all done out here. If Casey and Kears get a major, we are fucked. We are finished. It can't happen. It can't happen. Look, let's say Kears' head might explode. Bro, I can't. It just can't happen, bro. It can't happen, fam. Yeah.
Bro, Kears will start saying stuff like Saka and Odegaard need to win the Ballon d'Or. You think he's already mad? The takes will they'll go to a whole nother level, bro. Whole nother level.
It's crazy. By the way, people, obviously we're gonna quickly. That's speaking of Arsenal, it's a great topic to move on to. Big up, Mr. Link. He says Liverpool in 36 games. I think is he saying that we've only lost
once in 36.
Yeah, one loss in 36 games. Big up Mr. Link every single time. Also, as well, the next topic that we quickly just wanted to move on to was obviously, is this Arsenal crisis an overreaction? Is the Arsenal by the way, housekeeping as well. It's 197 people in the house right now. So make sure we're smashing the like button. We're currently only on 81 likes. So please, guys, make sure we are smashing the like button. Let's at least try and get to 100. If we should at least be on 130, 140 likes, if I'm being real. So stop what you're doing right now. Just in between subjects, right under Rom's left elbow should be the like button. It should look like this. It will look like Kaz, and when you click it, it will look like me and Rom's. So yes, I meant that in the funniest way possible. So please make sure to smash that like button and let's get to it's free. Come on, people. Don't take what I said too seriously, but yeah, smash the like button, people. We've basically got 200 people in here right now, so all of that good stuff. So yeah, and also make sure you're subscribing to the channel. We're on 7,630 subs, I believe. Let's try and get to 7,650 or something like that. I know there's about 50 of you that aren't subscribed. This is obviously a chat where we want to interact. This is a show we want to interact with the chat a lot in terms of this is a more debate-based show. And let me know, guys, if you don't always want it to be transfer news every brunch. If you guys want me to come up with more debatable topics so you guys can get involved more in the chat, just put a yes in the chat right now. If you want more debate than transfer news, let me know. Or just click both, and I can just mix it up. So put both transfer debate or just transfer news, both or debate. Put one of those three in the comments right now, so I can get a gist of what you guys want to see as well. But moving on, obviously, is this current Arsenal crisis an overreaction? Roms, obviously, I'll start with you. Now let's put our objective hats on and let's not do the clown Arsenal.
No, I'm cool. Big up Traps, but I see Traps the other day saying was it on the roundup to Kears that you lot aren't Porto knocking you lot out. Now, I've said the same thing as you said, Mons. I think Arsenal get to the semi-final of Champions League. Now, if we're being objective, for their first season back with all these novices, because let's be honest, it's only Jorginho, Partey, trying to think of others, talking about Timber. There's only about 4 or 5 that have even played in the Champions League. The rest haven't. Odegaard as well, I think he played with Sociedad, correct me if I'm wrong. But there's not a lot. You get the point, there's not a lot. So I still believe they get semi-finals. I agree with Traps, as I think when they go to the Dragao, they lose or draw, but then I think they thump them at the Emirates. Yes, they're not scoring goals right now, but this ain't going to last forever. You know what I mean? So, and I reckon they'll get a quarter-final team. It like to say, luck of the draw, but I just think they get to the semis, but they won't win that. So, again, debut season after 6-7 years, I think they get there. In terms of the Premier League, Mons, to answer your question, the crisis, I can't say it is and I can't say it isn't. I'm going to have to sit on the fence with this one because I'm looking at the next 4 games, Mons, yeah? They got Palace at home. And everyone's saying Elise's out. Remember, that's in 2 weeks' time. Just under 2 weeks. He should be back. He probably will be back then. I could be wrong. Palace fans will know more than me. They might just edge that. But I'm looking at Forest away. You've seen what Nuno's done to their form since he's come in, especially at their ground. A ground that Arsenal lost at last year. Then they've got us, which I've now got more confidence because we'll have players back by that time once. And depending how Egypt do, can't lie, for the selfish me, Egypt have the most AFCONs. Just, I hope Egypt just get knocked out early this year, man. You've got the most, you don't need to win it. But depending on how Egypt do, Salah could be back for that game on the 4th of Feb. Then they've got West Ham away, which they've not won in their last 2-3 at their ground. Their next 4 games aren't the easiest. So the crisis thing, I'm going to have to sit on the fence once because they're out of both domestic cup competitions. Champions League, I think they'll have a respectable run. So in that regard, it's not. But the Premier League, I'm going to have to see how this next month goes. This next 3 or 4 games month, because as it stands,
Rom, that's not why I asked you. I asked Arsenal in a crisis. Is it an overreaction?
You're too much in it. All right, cool. Yes, because 1 in 7. If that happened to us, if that happened to City, well, it did happen to City, and not me personally, but people are calling it a crisis. So yes, Mons, it is a crisis. Do I think it can get better? Potentially. I'm doing a lot of dancing around the actual question, but that's my verdict on Arsenal. But their fixtures, the next 4 aren't the easiest, man.
I do hear it. I think there isn't even a crisis like that
at all.
I don't even think it's a crisis. I think their fans are so passionate that, and because there's so much on the line. Obviously, you have Liverpool who are ahead now by 5 points. City who have, who've had their blip. City have had their blip now. I don't know if they're going to have another one.
They won't. Trust me. They might.
Arsenal are kind of fearing the most at a very early stage. If Arsenal were to go, obviously I know this if buts and maybes. If Arsenal are to go on and win their next 3 games, they're right back there again.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I think what almost kind of is a bit of a daunting idea to them is to go in, is being in the Champions League. And I think it's the pressure of either having to win a Premier or Champs, both of which are very difficult to do. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very difficult to win the Prem and the Champs. The Prem or the Champs. And I think the idea of that is very daunting for them. So, but in terms of their positioning in the Premier League, if we're talking strictly Prem, because we can't really talk Champs right now because they have Porto, and that's a game I still think they should win without, losing too much sweat. Bro,
I think
they're right there in the Prem. They're right there. Mm-hmm. And Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham United, and then Arsenal versus play Liverpool at home. It's in their hands. Not to win it, but it's in their hands to put themselves right back there.
But I can see this. Go on.
I just think the way that, and I know it's not encouraging, because I think there have been certain games where Arteta has coached the win. I think Arteta did actually coach the win against Liverpool. I think he did coach the win against For me, he coached the win against West Ham and he coached the win against Liverpool. Fulham, I think they were dry, very dry. I think Fulham were generally as good as them for me. I think Fulham are better than them. But the West Ham and Liverpool game, Arteta coached the win. Arteta can't then put on his shin pads and obviously go and score the goal. Obviously, it does fall down to Arteta ultimately for going and using Havertz as his alternative. And obviously, there's times where for me, he's gone with the wrong personnel. So I feel like he should have gone with Nketiah instead of Havertz maybe in certain games. And other games, he maybe should have gone with maybe like a Trossard or something, maybe try them out in the up top. I think he's moving a bit too stubborn, but all good managers, and I believe he is a good manager, are stubborn in their own way. And it's been 3 games, and for a lot of fans, it's 3 games too many. But for where they are, it's not doom and gloom. I personally don't think it's a crisis. I don't think it's a crisis. Just like Man City's one was classed as a crisis. Man City weren't in no crisis. You know what I'm saying?
We already know
1 win in 7 is not good.
90% of Arsenal games, they're going to dominate. They're going to create these abundance of chances. But without the striker, because let's be honest, that I'm 90% sure they don't bring in anyone this window. Can you see this getting much better? Yeah, they'll be with us in City till a certain point, but I just feel this will persist. I don't think Saka and Martinelli are going to sporadically hit the numbers they hit last season. Yes, it's not going to be this bad forever. They'll start to win games, but enough games to keep up pace with us in City. I don't know, Monts, man. I don't know. I think, like, by the way, I think they get top 4 comfortably. I think they get 3rd place quite comfy, but
you're saying they're not title contenders? Are you crazy?
Till a certain point, I think cool. And I've been saying this till about the end of March months. That's it. I think with 8-9 games to go, I think Arsenal will be out of it. That's basically what I'm trying to say to you. They'll keep up with us till a certain point. I don't think they're going to keep up with us till the end of the season.
Wait, no, I'm asking that to the chat as well. Wait, do you not think Arsenal aren't title contenders? Am I bugging here? Chat, let me know.
This is nothing new. They fall off around March and that without a batsman, and their wide men not scoring. I don't think that's bad to say.
They haven't had a batsman for the last season and a half.
Yeah, but the last season and a half, the players that were scoring are now their output isn't the same one. So how are they going to keep up? Let me ask you. Do you think they're going to stay with us in City till the end?
I don't even know if Liverpool are there to the end. I don't know. My club in it.
See, that's where I'm different. I think we fall short, but I think we're with City till the end. I'm not going to lie.
I think it's a 3-horse race between all 3 of us. I think Arsenal, Liverpool, and City will be there for at least until the last 8 games or so. 7-8 games of the season. I'd say game week 28, 29. I think all 3 of us will be in there.
That's another one for the people that say, because sometimes they seem to think we agree on everything once. If they heard our conversation, I think we disagree more than we agree. But like I said, till the end,
and they call you the Arsenal fan. I'm here the one giving Arsenal fans the
exactly, and I'm not. I'm saying once till the end of March. To the end of March, they'll still stay with us in City. I think it'll be us in City for April and May. So what? That's the last 8-9 games. Yeah, like I said, till about game week 30. That's when, for me, Arsenal will fall off, and it's us in City. Then we're bridesmaids again.
I think our fall off might happen by injuries. I feel like just because of our injuries.
You reckon?
Our fall off could happen in the next 3 games. What are we talking about? Happen in the next 3 games.
I already predicted it pretty much.
If we get 1 point out of our next possible 9, we could end up in 4th.
But then I just feel once. Already know my thing. I think we get 3 points out of our next 9 in the league. However, I then think we're capable of going on that run that Arsenal can't. And people are going to say, but Arsenal went on that run last season. Yes, until when it wasn't serious. When Squeaky Bump time the running, they didn't go on that run. They actually went on a run of it was Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton. I feel like I'm forgetting a game. Was it just them 3 games? But there was like 3 or 4 games in a row when they didn't. So I think, again, I think they're in the title race till game week 30. Then I think the last 8 games, it's just us and City. That's the way I see it. Because I think our blip's coming up soon, but then we'll rediscover that form and go on a run. I can't see them keeping up with us. Not with no gun, man. I don't trust Martinelli, Saka, Nketiah and Jesus to keep up with us in City. No way. No way. You know what? The only way they do, Mons, is if Arteta actually reverts back to how, all of this. Arteta needs to think he's tinkering too much. He needs to go back to how they played last season. Well, they can't necessarily go back to how they played last season because you'll know, Mont, teams respected them less. Like, let's be honest, start of last season, you would think Arsenal are just top 4 contenders. No one expected them to be title well, apart from Gunnar Lee, I'll give him his credit when credit's due. He said Arsenal being a title race start of last season. But the small minority, most of us Rayo fans didn't have them in the title race. So the fact that team and other teams didn't think they'll be in the title race, they weren't setting up to nullify them. Now teams give Arsenal that respect without a bagsman. You're seeing what happens, bro. I stick to my point. I think by game week 30, they'll be out of it. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I've just made a pop in it. Are Arsenal still title contenders? Yes or no? I just want to see something in it. I want to see something. Big up, Mr. Link with the super chat. He goes, "We are winning the league in 36 games. Live in 36." Fair enough. Big up JT with the super chat. He goes, "Arsenal's next 8 games, 6 are low blocks. Plus Liverpool. It's long." Boy, no one's really giving Arsenal no props at all. I'll be real. If Liverpool were like, what's the common perception of Liverpool going to be like if we go and draw to Bournemouth, go and draw to Chelsea, and go and draw to Arsenal, all of which aren't actually bad results? Not really. Obviously, if you're going for a title with a bad result,
in a title race, they are.
Who said you don't lose? You might lose one of them as well.
We could easily, bro. We could easily lose one.
I need it. You don't need to be humble.
How about this? Even if we get 6 out of 9, it's not good enough. How about that, Rums? Even if we get 6 out of 9 points, that's not good enough.
In terms of title race, yeah, I agree with you because we know what City could do. Because everyone's like, why is there this guarantee that City are just going to win all their games? You're right. There's no guarantee. They could go Newcastle. But I just can't see it.
Newcastle and draw. Listen, if Newcastle do their thing where they suddenly decide to wake up for once and do the thing, imagine City go and draw against Newcastle, and then Liverpool go and draw against Bournemouth, and then Arsenal go and win, and then Arsenal go and beat Palace. Then does the narrative flip, and Arsenal are all of a sudden title contenders again? Does the narrative flip now? Do you know what I'm saying? It swings and roundabouts, in my opinion. It's still very.
Even their game in hand, they're 2 points behind us.
Mm-hmm.
We can afford
to draw.
Yeah, we can't afford that much because even Arsenal, they're at 5
points ain't good enough. It needs to be 7 points. It needs to be 7 out of 9.
And the thing is, in an ideal world, beat Bournemouth, beat Chelsea, draw at the Emirates. 7 out of 9, that would be lovely. But
Arsenal always beat Palace.
Marcus, this is what I said. No, bro. Palace's record at Emirates ain't that bad.
Yeah, don't know, but they don't have Zaha this time.
Yeah, there's no Zaha. The Arsenal bully ain't there. But to be fair, if Elise and Eze can do the damn thing though,
they're saying he might not be back. They're saying Elise might not be back by that. Let me check the head-to-head.
Wait, yeah, I don't think Michael Elise is fit. I'm pretty sure he's not fit. Let me double check.
GTV. Big up GTV, by the way. Make sure you go subscribe to G every single time, by the way.
Apparently, wait, let me check this as it goes.
Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, super chat. Would you rather lose the league by 1 point or by 8 or 9?
8 or 9, 100%. I can't be hurt again.
From where we are now.
He's back. I don't think he's back.
From where we are now. That's a shit fucking question. You know that? It's a shit question. Why would you even do that?
Quickly, we'll get back to G's super chat. And as they've corrected me, cool. Last season, Arsenal smoked Palace at Emirates. But before that, Palace were unbeaten in 4. Palace were unbeaten in 4 straight Premier League games. Arsenal hadn't beaten them in 4 at their ground. They were all 4, 1 win and 3 draws to Palace. So, I mean, they're kind of a bogey team at Emirates bar last season. And last season, the season where they were blitzing teams and teams weren't respecting them as much. Different proposition this year.
I hear it.
It's going to be interesting. But I'm surprised. For you to think Arsenal will keep the pace up with us and City till the end.
I said no. I said at least till game week 28.
Oh, fair. For me, wait. So you're predicting them to fall off earlier than me then? I said 30. You're predicting them to fall. Wait, I thought you were back. You're predicting them to fall off earlier than me.
No, well, last 6-7 games of the season, that is still quite late. That's still quite late into the title race, to be fair. If we're talking last 7, that's still business.
Game week 30 is around end of March. You could have about 8 games left, and actually, maybe it might be earlier. I think game week 30 is mid-March.
Right, there's only they're doing that thing where they're only doing 5 games this weekend and 5 the next.
Yeah.
So you're not even playing this weekend.
We got 11 days. That's what I'm saying, Kaz. We have a rest till thingy, and players could be back.
This stinks, man. What's going on here?
What?
Well, you didn't know we had a rest.
Wait! I forgot this FA Cup. I hear it. You know what? Tottenham's got Man City and all that. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You know what? It's midweek as well, isn't it? Is it midweek? Is it midweek?
It's 11 days. I think it's Bournemouth, and we have Fulham in 2 weeks, and then we have Bournemouth in 11 days.
So he's playing midweek. What's all the fixtures midweek then? FA Cup and that, yeah. And is it a replay as well for the Carabao Cup?
Replays next
we ain't playing.
Oh, so it's not that's in 2 weeks. Is that in 2 weeks?
We have 11 days off. 11. We don't play till next.
Put that this. The next batch of FA Cup games is end of January 27th. I was reading it. They commence from the 27th.
So what's happening next week? What's happening next week then? Nothing.
The next batch of Premier League games.
This Premier League game is split across 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, but what's happening in the middle of that week?
Nothing for Liverpool.
What? Middle of next week?
Yeah, there's nothing.
The replays. The FA Cup replays.
So how you meant to? Oh,
Kaz ain't thinking about football. Kaz is thinking about content. He ain't thinking about football, bro. He's thinking, what are we gonna do videos on?
Honestly, what are we doing for 1 week?
Let's do AFCON. Let's do AFCON.
Let's do AFCON. Let's do Love Island and AFCON.
We've got fair enough. We've got Newcastle, Man City. We've got Man United, Tottenham, Chelsea, Fulham. Can you do something for me, please? Like,
boy.
A return of Goonali, maybe not.
Bro, if Arsenal,
he'll probably ask you to do Sex in the City reviews and all of that.
No. Type beat. But yeah, for G's super chat, I think I'd rather finish just because I can't do the 1 point thing again, fam.
3 times,
bro. 3 times. Fuck that, man. I can't do that shit again, man.
Just to hear some of the top reds say, "Look, it was only by a point. Pep's a checkbook manager. Look, they're doing it the wrong way." That's all long, bro. I can't be asked for it.
I know. I'm seeing some bad stuff about Mane right now.
Yeah, I'm not on it. Yeah.
Even the dad confirmed that he's had an eye on them since she was 16. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't lie.
Bro. Anywho,
I hope he's happy.
We're gonna end on the last topic in a second. There's 206 people watching right now, so make sure you guys smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Take this time to quickly do it now. I think we're on about 110 likes or something like that. I'm lying, 107 likes actually. So make sure we at least get to. I want to end the stream at least on 130 likes, 140 likes. So make sure we get that done now. Subscribe ASAP as well, and make sure you also go and subscribe to Never a Foul. Make sure, and obviously you're gonna have much more content coming. Remember, 7 p.m. today will also be the transfer news update show as well, where obviously me, Casey, Corey, Ethan, and Kears will be back later on today. But yeah, last thing to move on to Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho has officially completed his move to Borussia Dortmund, and I ain't seen Donny smile like this since how about this since sex education.
You know what's crazy, yeah? I'm seeing something like a small minority. You know, you can't really take Twitter too seriously. Some United fans saying hope he fails in that. You are idiots. It's in your best interest for him to go there and beat off, because you can come back, have good resale value, and then ship him off again. Because actually, let me ask you, Cam, do you see him having a United future? If then again, Ten Hag could be gone back then. But do you see him having a future at United because I think this loan spell is going to go well. Well, I'm hoping it goes well. If he comes back, can you see him having a future at United? I think it all depends if Ten Hag won't be here. Let's be honest, but go on.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Let's just say Ten Heisenberg needs to get the boot already, fam.
Fair.
I'm done, man. I don't want to see it through. I don't want to see what he has planned, even with ballers. I don't care. I don't know if Man United ain't got no buy option included. Clearly, they have plans for him. They just Ineos is trying to retain value in case they do want to sell him for a better price because he does ball out. But I reckon they got plans for this guy, man. Honestly, I'll be getting rid of Rashford before getting rid of Sancho.
This is the Kaz I like. Just yeah. This is the Kaz.
Oh, is it not really crazy to be fair? What about you, Ron?
No, Heisenberg's gone, man. He's gone.
I was getting happy till I realised the sacking's inevitable. Because if let's say Ten Hag did a miracle and United start playing well and the infrastructure change and he upturns their form, let's say miraculously gets top 4 and he stays, then I think Sancho will come back and he'll still cut because them two obviously don't get on. But let's be honest, Ten Hag will be gone before Sancho gets back. He'll probably be gone in a few weeks depending on United's results. New manager comes in, like Sancho. Sancho has a blinding loan spell. He puts up. Sometimes players just need that arm around them. Look, you're key to my plans here. He starts his career for United, gets reinvigorated. It could be long. It could be one thing I will say. That loan spell does go well, in my opinion. You've seen he knows the Dortmund fans. They know him. He knows the league well. He's going to start again. Who's their manager again? Is it still Mark? I never know the Dortmund manager. Terzic. What's his name? I think it's Terzic. I don't know the Dortmund manager. Anyway, help me out. There's Bear that they sack often. But anyway, arm round him. Look, you already know the club. He's going to do well. It just depends what happens at United. And I hope that Ten Hag stays forever so they can.
You know why Ten Hag gets sacked? Right now, I think they sounded out Graham Potter because they're trying to tell everyone that there's not much available right now as it currently stands. Yeah, that's one thing. 2, is because he's got the veto clause on transfers in his contract. That's why they sack him. Regardless, that's why he's going to go. Unless he takes it out or accepts something, that's why he gets gone. That's what I'm trying to say. He's gone regardless. And I don't, you know what it is? Even if his tactics were great or whatever, his man management is piss poor. The guy can't read the room for shit. And maybe that's the Dutch in him.
They're very stubborn and on it. Yeah, you're right.
But he can't read the room, innit? Like, I'm done. There's nothing to forgive, innit? You know, Bournemouth game, I checked out, man.
Is there anyone that thinks Sancho won't do well? It is for the comments as well at Dortmund, because some think he might just be done. Like, do you two think there's a possibility?
They've given him the number 10 shirt. Here are some of the quotes. Here are some of the Jadon Sancho quotes. I can't wait to see my teammates again and play football with a smile on my face, assist and score goals and help Borussia Dortmund. When I walked into the dressing room today, I felt like coming home. I've never lost contact with the people in charge.
You seen that clip of him and Royce? I think when United played them, was it pre-season something? That hug, bro. Like the way them two embraced each other.
Is it? I haven't even seen it.
Sometimes you could tell the PR stuff when players are capping, but
all I know, I like everything that Ineos is saying. The British core thing, or even and plus with Premier League proven, I like that as well. You know, I like it depends.
You always like Potter, innit? Even when he's at Chelsea.
Yeah, I like him. I just think he was under shit setup and he had no preseason. I don't think it matters who manages Chelsea. He was always going to fail. But then again, Chelsea will swear by that his man management weren't it. He couldn't handle it and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't care. The way I'm looking at it is I want to see a clear direction. I want to see the board move. You know, wait, what? Anyways, what? Keep it level. What? You know what? Is it true that you got caught in a gay bar last weekend? Even if I did.
I think it's Jack Napier, bro. I think he's made another.
Yeah, probably. But you know what? Even if I did. And what? What are you going to say to it? I just want to know what the response is. Anyways, no, man, let me not entertain it. But the whole point is, like, I like the British call, but it depends who they go and get. It's not just British call, but they said Premier League proven as well. Like, the fact is, I think we will target Michael Elise. I think that it will be a target of some sort. There's a release clause that's easy business. Jared Branthwaite's been someone that's on our list. There's actually that baller. I can't remember his name, but he's from Leeds, and Joe rates him highly as well. We're looking at that guy. Like just little. I don't know. It just depends on what talent it is and how cheap it's going to be, innit? Even some youngsters and stuff like that. But the way I look at it, we'll see anyways. Right now, it's just bare optimism. That's it. That's all you got as a United fan. That's the reality. No optimism. There's all it is optimism. The rest of it is, when we play next, what we're gonna see. As I said, we'll probably end up beating Tottenham, and then we'll go lose to Wolves the next game. That's just the way it works.
Where is it? Home? Oh, it's away, isn't it?
It's like Molyneux, but we always have a tight game against Wolves all the time. But they've been giant killers this year. They've beaten everyone at their gaff.
I mean,
Archie Gray, that's it. That's his name, Archie Gray.
But we're talking on Jadon Sancho, innit? I just feel like
he'll come back. He'll probably come back because there's value there, isn't it? He's still got another 3 years on his contract.
Exactly. That's my point.
Do you get what I mean?
So, all right, cool. Here's a question for the chat then, before we do obviously load things out. GA, how much GA does he get between now and the end of the season?
Sancho? 15.
I was just about to say that. 15.
15?
Yeah, easy.
Like that? That's a lot of GA domestically from now till the end of the season.
Remember they don't play as much games.
They're hungry. Watch.
Wait.
Okay.
Dortmund top their group, innit?
Yeah. Did they do it? Did they top in yet? They did, didn't it? Because they were in the Newcastle group.
Man, stay in chat. Fuck off.
Yeah.
They're giving him. But remember, Dortmund have a thing of doing this. They're not with Mario Götze. Everyone kind of forgets Götze actually came back to Dortmund and done it.
Yeah, he did. But
wait, he won't be cup tied, innit? Because they have that refresh in January. You should put a new squad out for Champions League and
no matter. He was never included. He never even played the Champions League game. I don't think. So it wouldn't even matter.
Boy, 8 to 10 minimum, max 13.
Monster, it's all comp, yeah?
Fuck it, let's go all comps. I meant domestically in it, but let's go all comps. How much GA did Jadon Sancho get
all comps? I'll push it another 5, 20 if it's all comps.
No, 50. No, 50.
That's how high I rate him. In the Bundesliga, yeah.
Half a season only, and not probably going to progress further in the Champions League like that. Yeah, nah. I don't even know about the DFB Pokal and all that crap, but what's it called? Yeah, I'm saying 15. It has to be 15.
I do hear it.
Let's not act like he wasn't pony in the Prem under 3 different managers, though.
I've just seen the hug between these, man. It wasn't that deep, man. I'll be real.
No, bro. I'm not speaking about the one. You're probably speaking about a recent one when he arrived. I mean about the one when he was playing for United and him and Royce are at the touchline.
Yeah, and he said, I'm seeing the one. This one, bro.
Yeah, bro. That looks proper, bro.
Bro, I'll be real. Like, apparently, what Royce said, whenever you want to come back, just let me know. Apparently, that's what they translated.
And he's golden, boy. He can do no wrong.
Yeah, boy. This is the same Roms that said Enzo could get double digits goals and assists in the 10.
I did say that actually. I rate Enzo though. I'm not going to flip flop on that. I still rate Enzo, but he's not proving it.
I'm just saying 15 GA. But listen, cool. We'll leave it at that, man. Listen, you lot. Been another episode of Big Six Bants. Obviously, the brunch show continues to do bits. There've been 200 people for a lot of this show, so make sure you guys do what you need to do and smash the like button and make sure we are subscribing to BSB as well. We are about 13 subscribers off of 7,650. So let's make sure, if you haven't subscribed already, to make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you are smashing the like button as well. Let's try and get us all the way to 100 and at least 200 likes on the watchbacks. Make sure to drop a comment and whether you think let us know in the comment section right now. So as soon as this stream ends, let us know in the comments. How far you think Liverpool can go this season, and obviously, is Arsenal's crisis an overreaction? And also, how much GA do you think Jadon Sancho will go and get between now and the end of the season for his loan spot at Borussia Dortmund. But listen, people, it's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Big up everyone who dashed in their super chats today. Big up GTV, Mr. Link, and JT for their super chats. Big up every single member as well. See you guys at like 7 p.m. today. Stay locked in, hit your notification buttons. It's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Subscribe to the Big Six Pants and Never a Foul. We'll see you soon and take care.